first hole at my new property here. I'm thinking this is going to be, I keep saying this, but everything seems to fall within pull tab range. We'll try this, see what happens. We're using a towel here today because we're on somebody's front lawn. The last thing you want to do is to damage their property. So just take a little bit extra care. Put all the soil you dig out on the towel, and when you're done you can just put it back in the hole. Thinking I'm seeing a coin. No, I thought it was a coin there, but oh, there was a coin. Let's see if we can get any date on this. Might look like an American, yeah. It's like an American wheat cent. So it's 1950s or earlier. Time to break out the loop. See if we can. Nope, can't seem to get a date on this right now. We'll get her cleaned up, and when we find out, we'll get back to you. Now, this is definitely ringing up in coin range. And we're by a big tree, so I like that. That's where you find most of your coin spills. But the number that it's coming at is like in a modern Canadian penny, or fairly modern. We'll see. Well, nothing yet, so tells me it's a little deeper, so which is a good sign. A little deeper means maybe a little older. Let's see what we can do here. Now I don't hear the beep anymore, so hopefully it's in a pile of dirt. Here we go. There we go. See the penny right there. It's not old. Okay. 1956. Well, it's older than me, so I guess that makes it old. Okay, this is hitting on another Canadian penny. 3 inches down. Let's see what we have. Too bad. There it is. Looks like a young queen. Not that old. 1955. Well, not too bad. Again, this is in possible coin range. Although it's not staying steady at the 80s, low 80s, where you expect a Canadian penny. So, I don't know what this one is. Let's find out. Again, take care of the property. Nothing yet. Let's go a little deeper. Looks like I might have been a little off. Gotta work on my pinpointing. So close. Sure there's nothing else came up in here. Oh, I see the penny right there. A little green on it. Well, these is hard to tell when you first take them out. But again, it's another American weedy, so it's 1950s at least. Well, have to take it back and clean them up. Can't. I think I have another coin here. Bounces around a little bit, so I don't think it's a modern Canadian. Try and narrow down exactly where it's at. Last digging possible. So far, we've been working around the 1950s with finds here. Nothing old yet. Should be in the dirt. Oh, there it comes out. Oh, this one looks a little different. Hey, it's an old nickel. There you go. This is something I like to see. See if we can get a date on this baby. This one is 1928. There you go. 1928. I know this one's foil, but because of the area that I'm working in, I don't want to take chances because golds can sometimes show up in that range. So, what we have to do, look at gold rings and stuff, it can come up around foil. It's one of the things they say, if you want to dig gold, be prepared to dig a lot of foil. So, I'm gonna. Alright, should be out of the hole. And just as I told you, nice big chunk of foil. This is within the penny range, so I expect this one to be a modern or fairly modern Canadian penny, but we'll see. Got a little bit of a depth to it, so a little older. Yeah, it is a little deep, isn't it? Oh, she seems to be ahead of the hole. Oh, there is your coin. So it's fairly deep, so 1960. Still older than me, so it's old. I'm now back at the same hole where I just pulled out that penny. And this is why you should always double check the holes, because sometimes there may be more than one. And, oh, look at that. Probably not very old either, but you never know. $19.79. Oh well. It's a nice thought. Thought I might have got lucky. And let's fill it back in the hole. Damn, it's a little windy today. Should probably affect the sound pretty good. I'm thinking Canadian penny again. Definitely within that range. Let's see. Not there, so it's probably a little deeper. So let's dig a little deeper. Take a few more inches out. Still don't get a hit. I'll double check my pinpointing. Alright. At this point, we double check. Make sure. So it's telling me it's fairly deep. So it's still saying it's down there. Alright, so now we bring the shovel. Because this is going to be a little deeper. And my pointer. So, trying to avoid any damage, we'll just keep taking to a side. I think I see it. Let's see if we can grab it here. Yeah, she was down a fair ways. That was only in 1966. Oh well, disappointing. Figured with that depth would have been a lot older. I'm thinking now it's foil range. I thought it was something different. I'm thinking I just hit some foil again. Oh well. Wasn't foil, but same sort of crap. I'm thinking this one's junk. The numbers are bouncing so much into good. Curiosity's got the best of me. Thought it would be shallower than that, but alright, let's bring it the big guns. This one's gonna make me dig for it. We're close, but we're also very deep. And it's another ox shoe. It's the third one I've taken up so far. Used to be a lot of oxen here one time. And there you go, an ox shoe. Just dug this hole, and I didn't bother to start the camera because I said, you know what, it's going to be it was just junk. That's why you can never trust it. I can't tell what it is, but it looks like a large cent. Can't tell if it's Canadian, Nova Scotian. It's sort of worn, but there you go. I recognize the rings around it. I've dug up a few of these, but there you go. .65, .68 range. Quite possible pull tab. Could be anything. I know the black flies are bad here today. Alright, let's see what we got. Because the ground is so wet here, probably a lot of the metal, like that last coin I had, it's pretty well rusted, fortunately. Again, let's see what we got here. Ah, seen roundness in the hole, thought it was something good. Just an old, it looks like a washer, but it's not. Maybe an old clip or something. Oh well. It's in the sweet number range, but sounds really loud, so I'm thinking it's junk, but I'm not thinking coin. It's here somewhere. What do we have here? This looks like a button. Yep. Check that out. Some buttons are pretty decent, pretty neat, depending on how old it is. Check it out. Right on.